He took little X.
Funny. And little Instagram.
He doesn't own Instagram.
He doesn't own Instagram. He just took little X.
I don't know what else to say, but it is. And I'm just looking at this video and it's so bizarre.
The internet is on fire after Whoopi Goldberg took a swipe at Elon Musk's son, sparking a reaction from Musk that's anything but subtle. If you thought The View had its fair share of controversies before, this one might just take the crown.
All the sort of federal money going to media companies is what helps explain why the legacy media all says the same thing at the same time.
The show has allowed all kinds of people to come on, people we agree with, people we don't agree with. I've not been a fan of this man's. I don't like how he talks to us. I don't like how he talks to the nation.
If there's one thing we know about Elon Musk, it's that he doesn't stay silent, especially when his family is involved. So when Whoopi Goldberg and the View panel took a swipe at his son, Musk wasted no time firing back. He blasted the show, accusing them of outright bullying and shaming them for mocking a child on national television. His response, fierce and unfiltered. He called it disgusting and claimed Whoopi's remarks exposed the show's true nature. Within seconds, his tweet went viral, but Musk wasn't done. He doubled down, calling The View nothing more than a scripted spectacle pushing personal agendas. And then came the real bombshell. He suggested that the network itself should face consequences for allowing its hosts to speak without accountability or fact-checking. And this is where things take a turn, because going after someone like Elon Musk, that always comes with consequences.
This is X, and he's a great guy, high IQ. He's a high IQ individual.
And he's got this. Check out this cool chain he's got.
What should I do?
Save America.
And?
Help Trump.
Okay.
Inside sources reveal that the producers of The View are in full-blown crisis mode. PR teams are scrambling to contain the fallout, while Whoopi Goldberg and Joy Behar find themselves at the center of a growing firestorm. But this isn't just about what they said, it's about who they said it about. Here's the game changer. Elon Musk isn't just another billionaire. He's not some CEO who shrugs off criticism and moves on. He owns X, formerly Twitter. He controls the narrative, and if he wanted to, he could make sure The View never fully recovers from this controversy, and it looks like he might already be doing just that. Reports indicate Musk's tweets calling out the show have gone viral, racking up millions of views and fueling an online backlash. Within hours, the hashtag number cancel The View was trending worldwide, putting ABC executives on high alert. But that's only the beginning. The real nightmare? Advertisers. No major brand wants to be associated with a show drowning in controversy, and insiders suggest that big-name sponsors are now rethinking their partnerships. If they start pulling out, it could mean serious trouble, not just for Whoopi and Joy, but for the entire show. So the burning question remains, can The View survive this? Or has this become the scandal that finally takes them down for good?
Now, not Whoopi Goldberg's actual name. Whoopi Goldberg's real name is Karen. Did you know this? That's right. Her birth name is Karen. She's a Karen. She's a little Karen. Disgusting behavior. Leave the kids out of it. That's when you know they have nothing else to say. The audience laughs after they pick on a child. Pure evil.
Here's the scoop. Elon Musk's recent appearance with his son at a high-profile press event was, to most, just a classic proud dad moment. But not everyone saw it that way. Enter Whoopi Goldberg. During a segment on The View, she weighed in on the moment. But instead of appreciating the father-son bond, her comments took a different turn. Rather than acknowledging the moment as heartfelt, she chose to poke fun at Elon's child, particularly his name. Elon's response? Let's just say he wasn't about to let it slide.
Yesterday, Elon Musk took his son X to a press conference. I did not name the child. And I don't want to hear any more mess about our names, okay? Okay?
Oh.
Anywho, he took little X.
Funny. And little Instagram.
He doesn't own Instagram.
He doesn't own Instagram. He just took little X with him.
We all know Whoopi doesn't hold back, but this time her words carried an extra sting. With that trademark smirk and a dose of biting sarcasm, it almost felt like she was daring someone to react. Elon Musk's son's name has sparked confusion and countless jokes since the day it was revealed, but hearing it openly mocked on a national stage by a high-profile TV host, that takes things to a whole new level.
On The View today, Whoopi made fun of Elon Musk's 4-year-old son.
So yesterday, Elon Musk took his son X to a press conference. I did not name the child. And I don't want to hear any more mess about our names, okay?
You take aim at a 4-year-old? I mean, look, I get that he's operating at your reading level, but come on. At least have the decency to go after someone who's reached puberty.
Within moments, clips of Whoopi's remarks spread like wildfire, and the backlash was immediate. Social media exploded with outrage. This is a new low, even for The View, one person tweeted, another chimed in. Elon might just have to sue them again, this time for every penny they've got. But it wasn't just Musk's loyal supporters who were furious. Even those who aren't fans of the billionaire found the comment out of line. One critic put it bluntly, mocking a beloved 4-year-old, especially when his father is worth $400 billion and has a history of lawsuits, that might be the single dumbest move of Whoopi's career.
You know what? X is an adorable name, and perhaps a grown woman who named herself Whoopi should refrain from mocking a 4-year-old for the name his parents gave him. Yes, Whoopi picked that name for herself. She's actually Karen Elaine Johnson. Now, how did Karen become Whoopi? You're going to love this. According to Goldberg, once I started getting parts in plays, I wanted a name that sounded more interesting. Karen Johnson wasn't it. Some people at the rep called me Whoopi because I would let loose with a fart.
Whoopi's comment may have been controversial, but somehow Joy Behar took things to an entirely new level. Instead of addressing the backlash or even acknowledging the sensitivity of Whoopi's remark, she doubled down hard, and not just in passing. She launched into a full-blown, unfiltered rant that had social media buzzing. What started as a discussion about Elon Musk's son quickly spiraled into something completely unexpected. Out of nowhere, Joy made a bizarre remark, suggesting that if Elon didn't want people talking about his child's name, maybe he should have invested in better birth control. Wait, what? How did we go from discussing a kid's name to that? Even Whoopi looked momentarily stunned, as if wondering where this conversation was headed. Here's the thing, love him or hate him, Elon Musk isn't the point here. Dragging an innocent child into a debate over his father's decisions? That's just unnecessary. It wasn't just a low blow, it was completely out of left field. Viewers watching the segment were left confused, wondering how The View managed to turn a simple conversation into a full-blown media spectacle. But Joy wasn't finished. She then took aim at Musk's spending habits, questioning why he brings his son to public events if he's so obsessed with himself. This coming from someone who spent years on a talk show dedicated to dissecting celebrities' personal lives. The irony was impossible to ignore, and just when it seemed like The View had already pushed the limits, they kept going. Instead of realizing they might have crossed a line, the hosts doubled down, turning what should have been a casual discussion into an absolute train wreck. Now the question is, was this just another case of The View stirring the pot for attention, or did Joy Behar finally go too far? Let's hear your thoughts. Was her rant justified, or was it completely out of bounds? Drop your take in the comments, because this debate is far from over.
If you're a father, you will really understand. And there's nothing more motivating than looking at the future of your children and saying, what will I give them? Because the country that I build right now and help to protect, that's the one they're going to inherit. Will they have to spend their entire lives fixing my problems because I was such a selfish, lazy bastard? I preserved nothing for them? Or am I going to fix these things so that I do the hard work and they get the benefit?
And just like that, the battle lines are drawn. On one side, critics are calling out Whoopi Goldberg, arguing that mocking a child, regardless of their parents' fame, is crossing the line. Even some of Elon Musk's usual detractors admit that The View may have gone too far this time. On the other side, some insist that Musk is simply using this controversy to fuel his ongoing war against what he calls the woke media. They claim he thrives on playing the victim when it serves his interests, and that this entire uproar is just another example of him flexing his influence. But here's the real question. When has Elon Musk ever shied away from a fight? This is the same man who bought Twitter just because he could. The same billionaire who has openly clashed with politicians, celebrities, and even entire industries. You really think he's gonna let this slide?
If somebody's gonna try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go f*** yourself.
At this point, The View might need to buckle up, because if Elon Musk is serious about making an example out of them, this battle is just getting started. The real question now is, what comes next? Could this controversy be the breaking point that finally takes down Whoopi Goldberg? Will Musk follow through with legal action, or is this just another high-profile media storm? Will The View be pressured into issuing an apology, or will they stand their ground and push back even harder? And more importantly, what do you think? Is this the beginning of the end for The View, or just another chapter in its long history of controversy? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to follow for the latest updates, because this drama is far from over.